Hello, friends, and greetings for the day. As usual, every Saturday when we connect together on a live session, we are here again back to you, assist you on the preparation of your certifications, or be it anything about your technology related queries and questions and clarifications. Just get them here on the chat box, and I'm here to assist you. So, welcome aboard, welcome again. Greetings for the day, team, and very good evening to everyone. Welcome to this channel's live session. As on Saturday, every Saturday, we connect at 7 p.m. to answer your questions from your testing related queries. It can be about the certifications, or it can be about any automation testing tool or anything associated with the testing related concepts. You are free to ask your questions and get them clarified for an hour's time. So make sure that you make most out of this opportunity when I'm connecting live with you to answer your questions. Just put your question in the chat box, and I'm here to address your queries and answer them well. So make most of this opportunity where you ask your questions and get clarified at any point of time. And just let me know if you have any questions, any concerns about anything related to testing. All right, just a quick announcement at the beginning of the session that we are coming up again with the next batch on ISTQB Foundation happening on the March 6 and 7. So if in case you are looking forward to be certified on the ISTQB Foundation and you want to take up a classroom session like virtual instructor-led session with a two-way communication to learn better, you are looking forward to a session which I'm conducting, that is March 6 and 7 weekend. We will have it from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. for both the days, and we'll be covering all the concepts with better explanation than the videos what you have here. All right, so if in case you are looking forward to get certified and you are planning to prepare with a training, you can opt for this training exclusively for you. So yes, team, we have got very first comment here. Praveen, hi, bro. Hi, Praveen. How are you doing today? Do you have any questions? Just let me know if I can help you with anything. Yeah, looking forward to your questions. What it might be related to anything, whatever you may have regarding testing or certifications. Just make sure that you put it on the chat, and I'm here to assist you for your queries. Okay, so Praveen says, you helped me to clear my foundation exam. I'm planning to write ISO 26262 exam. Can you suggest me? All right, that's first of all, like, congratulations, Praveen. I think you were talking about the automotive certification, and I really, really appreciate that you could make it possible there. And I was only helping you in terms of the preparation with the subjected tutorials, which was just a brief, but yet, this is the feedback what you're giving me. I think that's really great to have such feedback for the content what I've put here. So coming to the ISO 26262, I don't think I would have any particular idea in terms of that, because I myself has not appeared, or probably have not come across any individual who might be preparing for ISO 26262, which is an automotive standard. So I'm so sorry to say, but I've never dealt with that examination before. So not sure what exactly they will be looking forward to. And what I can say is that they've got certain guidelines as a part of ISO 26262. So if in case you are looking forward to get certified, make sure that you have the all the guidelines being understood, that what exactly is the planning phase, what exactly is the statistics which you need to take care of, and reporting part and all. So not even sure about the syllabus, to be frank. So whatever the structure is, they will be just limited to that. So as far as I know about the certification of ISO, that they have got their guidelines, and you just have to have conformation to those guidelines in order to get certified with ISO. So I can just do that. One thing is that all the best for the preparation. Just go ahead and hit it, and you have confidence on yourself, and you can do it. All right, any other friend of mine is looking forward to get anything else clarified, feel free to drop me a quick comment here, and I'm here to address your queries and answer them well, as far as I'm aware of it. Now, ISO is something which is out of my scope. I've never dealt with those certifications and never appeared myself, or not even seen their examination syllabus. So probably that would not be my cup of tea to respond to and assist you with that. Yeah, you're always welcome, Praveen. And thank you so much for sharing this. I would definitely love to explore it now, that in case next time somebody else like you ask me, then I should have some knowledge about it. I'll definitely explore myself today to explore more about the same. And if in case it is interesting, I would definitely love to get certified as well. All right, yes. So that was a very quick and the first question which came up today. And I was just making a quick announcement about the upcoming session. So I hope all of you are keeping an eye on the community tab of our channel. We are coming up with, again, a new batch on the first weekend of March. And we are looking forward to organize a ISTQB Foundation session. And if anyone is interested, you are just free to go ahead and enroll for this, and you will get to know a lot of things beyond the learnings of the tutorials. So make sure if you are one who is interested to go for this certification and you're planning to write the ISTQB Foundation, this training is for you. So I've just dropped a comment on the chat box, that is the live chat, and make use of this chat option to just go ahead and enroll for it. We have nominations from different countries of the world, so there will be a lot of people who will be sharing their expertise and knowledge about their experience. So there will be a great learning place that I can assure you. And of course, you will have me as your instructor to assist you with detailed understanding of each and every concept. All right, we have Kanath says, hello, sir. Good evening. Very good evening, Kanath. Very welcome aboard. And yeah, I do remember you from all the contributions from our live session. So thank you so much for joining in. Just let me know if you have any questions to be asked. And just looking forward to coming up more questions here. Yes, so again, that's the Saturday, so people are engaged. But again, I will be here for some time. Looking forward for your questions. So people can just hop in and hop out just by asking their questions. So whenever you have a question, just drop me here, and I'm here to respond to that. There are a lot of results as usual that which came up over the comment box to me through the channel, that they have completed the certification and they have passed it. I would like to wish them all congratulations for the certification. And that was not only for foundation, all different certifications which I get a message upon. And of course, those things are really, really grateful for me when you share some feedback and probably your approach about the way you learned the content and appeared in the examination. So thank you so much for sharing your valuable comments and valuable feedback over the comments, which will be like a reference to many other people when they watch the videos, and that gives a realistic assurance to them that yes, these tutorials will help any individual to pass their ISTQB certification. Okay, so we have got another person here, Raghavi Suresh. Hi Raghavi, this is okay. Sorry, Suresh. This is Suresh. Do you have a plan to organize test analyst training in future? I passed ISTQB Foundation in 2013. I want to refresh my foundation knowledge if possible. Okay, if you have passed your foundation level in 2013, there are just slight changes in the new syllabus that were released in 2018. So that has nothing much, of course. But yeah, there are a few topics which are added newly in certain topics. One is number 1, that is chapter 1. There we have got some new topics added. And second is, of course, the technique. There is a new technique added called as checklist. And also in chapter 3, that is static testing, you have got review techniques added, which was not there earlier in the previous syllabus. So these things can be very well covered during the test analyst session. But right now, I'm not sure if I'm doing some test analyst session right now. Probably maybe a week after, or maybe a little than that, I can definitely organize a test analyst session as well, and I'll keep you posted about this. So I generally conduct one session on ISTQB Foundation and any other one session on advanced level, and it all depends on the nomination. So if we have good nominations, we conduct it. If in case we do not have good nominations, we just call off the batch. Or if the participants are happy with one-to-one, I go even with that. So if in case, Suresh, you are okay with one-to-one session, please let me know. I would love to pick it up and start delivering that session to you. And you are free to go ahead and understand the same and learn and prepare about it. So with that, I can even put some light on your brush up of the foundation as well. So just let me know. You can connect with me over LinkedIn. You will find my LinkedIn ID in any of the videos description. Just connect me through that and reach out to me through the chat so that I can help you further. Or else all you can do is a little wait to see if I have some time in my schedule to conduct a session on test analyst as well. Because it seems like I have got very tight schedule for the following 2 months and not even the weekends are available. All right, so yeah, anyone else looking forward to have any questions, just feel free, put that on the chat, and I'm here to pick it up and talk about it and give you a satisfactory response to the same. Thanks for the idea. I will search and join you via LinkedIn. Thank you so much, Suresh. Just reach out to me and we can take it offline and talk about it. All right, so yeah, the things are like going on, and also like I'm not sure if I told all my audience about my Udemy channel as well. So recently, I think it's been a 1 month or so, and I started my Udemy channel as well, and there have put some more better quality quality videos to encourage people to learn from me, because a lot of people were asking me that. Do you have anything on the Udemy, because we want some quality content which will be paid, of course. So why don't you have some tutorials? So I thought of putting them together and tried sharing it. So if in case you want to recommend any of your friends, you can always comment on any of the video, and I can give you a coupon code for that, and you can definitely make use of it. Yes, just looking at for any of the people having any questions. This session is for an hour's time, and we try to answer as many questions as possible within that duration. So just feel free, drop your question, and I'm here to respond to that. Okay, we have got another question from Arvind. How test plan is prepared for Scrum framework model? Okay, test plan for Scrum model. Okay, it's just the same way. The only difference what you will have, Arvind, is about the sprint wise. Okay, the test planning is not cycle wise. It's more of a sprint driven. So of course you understand the Scrum framework, where we follow a principle of dividing the work into, or dividing an epic into user stories and user stories into tasks. And if a task is still bigger, you break that into subtasks. Now, these sub-tasks will be taken into a particular sprint, which might have a duration between 2 weeks to 4 weeks of time. And depending on the iteration length or sprint length, you pick up the number of tasks which you can process and complete. Now, the planning, overall planning will be done. We call it as release planning, okay? We call it as release planning in Scrum framework. And this release planning is for the end-to-end processing of the project. Whereas we have the second layer of planning, which is called as sprint planning, which is only for a particular sprint. So sprint 1 will have a separate sprint planning, sprint 2 will have a separate sprint planning, and so on. Now, all the activities which are expected to be performed will be decided or planned accordingly with the estimates and other activities, like who will be taking care of what kind of responsibility and how exactly we will be proceeding with the testing, what is the scope of testing, what is the entry criteria, exit criteria, what levels of testing will be performed, and up to what extent. So a lot of these things will be planned during the sprint. But of course, there is an overview level of planning as well, which is your release planning. That means end-to-end project requirements will be analyzed, and testing scope will be further defined at the higher level. That means the high level. So here at the high level, you do the release planning, and then we break that plan down into more concrete level at sprint planning. So sprint planning is for that particular sprint, which happens every sprint, and you can plan accordingly for each and every task in a particular way. So this is the basic idea of the planning, which is done from the testing point of view as well, will be part of release as well as iteration plan. So if you're looking for more, you can actually go to my Agile tutorials, Agile tester extension And in that, there is a topic about difference between release planning and iteration planning. Plus, in the same tutorial, you will also learn what is the tester's contribution in the release and iteration planning. So you will get to know a lot more about in detail that how exactly test planning can be done in Scrum frameworks. Okay, Arvind. So I hope you got your answer for that. Okay, we have got another person, Liji. Hi, sir. I'm Lizzie. I live in UK. Is it possible for me to book ISTQB Foundation exam under ITB board? Yes, why not, Lizzie? You can do that, subjected you have an Indian address. That means someone here whom you know has a stable Indian address. You can use it for registering into the ITB. I know the cost of writing the examination in UK is expensive, and India it is cheaper. As far as you have an Indian address here, you can always make use of it to register in ITB. That's it. Because only when it comes to a particular country's member board website, they only accept that country's PIN code. So if you try to put your UK address, you will not be able to register yourself in ITB. So you have to use an Indian address, and it's just not that you can make use of a fake address. It has to be valid because the hard copy of the certification will be sent to that address. So maybe definitely you will be having your hometown here in India, anywhere in the country. You can just make use of that address and register yourself, and you can write online sitting in UK with ITB. Okay, so yeah, you can do that. Just make sure that you have a valid Indian address with you. Okay, we have Kanad again. I have started studying for ISTQB Foundation exam. I'm getting all the terms and definitions correctly, but when I see sample questions, then I get confused. Can you help me? How should I learn? Um, when it comes to the standard terminologies, I think you first have to put a little bit of effort on understanding the basic terminologies first. Because, of course, if you don't follow the terminologies, the concept will not be clear. And even if you say that you are clear with the learning from the tutorials and you are okay with that, because when it comes to sample question, there are a lot of such terminologies which will be indirectly used to ask you that, okay, what do you mean by this? Or what if you're doing something like this and then you go to a particular segment or particular topic to answer a question? So these glossary will be very commonly used in any particular examination. So make sure that you first invest a little bit of time on learning the terminologies and then come back to the tutorials and learn that module again. So this will help you to get a better clarity and confidence about the same. Okay, so put your little bit effort on the terminologies first, whatever terminologies you find, and then you can definitely go for the tutorials, which will be easy for you to follow. And then if you look at the sample question, I don't think you should be confused there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Arvinda has a continuation on his question that since sprint has shorter duration of time, it's difficult to execute all regression cases to certify to go to production. Instead, is checklist good alternative? I don't think a checklist will be a good alternative for conducting regression, though you know that, and we also know that regression testing could be hectic, and we have a lot of continuous integration happening with a shorter iteration time. But still, we recommend that you do impact analysis. Impact analysis is a study which will help you to determine that what areas will be impacted by the new integration, and you only target those test cases and run them. But still, sometimes you do find a lot of test cases, so we prefer automation, which is the base of the Agile, that we have more automation compared to manual. But checklist cannot be an alternative because checklist goes more with the static review or static observations, but not with a dynamic execution. Static testing can be very well done with help of checklist, but dynamic, it requires interaction with the product in order to make sure that the product functions correctly even after making the changes. So checklist cannot be an alternative to do the same. Okay, you can interact, you can do exploratory testing, and in that case, if you're saying that during exploratory, if I can validate a checklist as well, I think that should be fine. But again, exploratory, you are interacting with the product yourself manually, it could be hectic again. So you go with automation and only select if in case you are not aware of impact analysis. So that is one thing which you can explore. And impact analysis can really help you to reduce your lot of regression effort. And that could be an alternative for that. Okay, so Lizzie says, perfect, so thanks a lot. You're welcome, Lizzie. If you have anything in future, do let us know. Kanath, okay, thank you. I will spend more on terminology. Thanks a lot. You're welcome, Kanath. And yes, just put a little more effort on the glossary first and get used to the basic terminologies about the testing, and then come to the next module. And I hope you are aware, you already visited my channel about technical vocabulary, which is talking from the point of basic definitions. So in case you have to, right now I'm still busy preparing a lot of tutorials for that. But if in case you want to refer, you can definitely make use of that channel to understand that. Okay, we got a lot of great tutorials there to assist you in your preparation with the glossary especially. So this channel is created only from the point of helping individuals to learn the glossary of the technical terms. And that's what this channel would do in anyone's preparation. So I'll be just quickly dropping that chat as well. So if anyone else is looking forward to this is the channel called as technical vocabulary, which is going to have all the technical definitions one after the other. Right now, we have got a lot of definition added, I think around 30 or 40 definitions, but looking forward to serve you with more definitions every day, or probably alternate days of a week, and adding more. Okay. Thank you, Kanath, for joining in as a TM Square Gold member. So we do have a membership option in the channel where you can be a member to support the channel for doing some initiatives towards the underprivileged students or kids to go for schooling and learning. So we make use of this money to sponsor a kid for their education purposes, and rather sometime we gift them with some books and other things, and always try to sponsor their probably some fees of their academic and other things. So we just try to help with some basic and small initiative here, and if things are good, we would definitely like to contribute. So one share comes from the membership amount, which is very nominal, around $200 for each user for a month. So you just pay around a 200 INR a month to this channel, and that 200 will definitely have some deductions from YouTube, and then I get around probably 160 or 170 INR in my pocket, and that money equally whatever I collect from membership members, the same amount will be put from me on that month end, and we use that money for sponsoring the underprivileged kids to go ahead with the education. So thank you so much for contributing to that, Kanath. Once again, I have seen you several times here. So thank you so much. So if anyone else is looking forward to add value to this initiative, you are also always welcome. If you are watching any of my videos, right below this video also you will have a join button, and you just have to click on that to be a part of this channel and as a member. You will definitely be rewarded for that. If in case you have any specific questions, we can have a one-to-one live session also to talk about it. Okay, so I have some perks for you. Make sure that you just let me know if you need any of them. I will definitely be there to assist you and help you in your preparation. Yes, team, we have just passed 23 minutes of our live session, and if in case anyone is still having any more questions to be asked, make sure that you just feel free. Do not hesitate. It can be a stupid question, it can be a silly question, but it is a question for you. Then just drop it on the chat box, and I'm here to assist you and answer your queries. Be it anything, let it be about certifications, any certification which we have in ISTQB. Following that, if you have anything specific to testing, about testing role, careers in testing, modules in testing, just feel free to ask me that question, and I'm here to answer your questions with more details. We're just a little unwell for the last week, and that's the reason I hope you would have seen that I have not uploaded a lot of videos this week. Since Tuesday, I got a little bit of cold and cough. Still, my voice can be a little heavy. You can observe that it's different from other days. So slowly started recovering, and thought of conducting this live session anyways, because this is one thing which I have promised to all my audience, that I'll be here on every Saturday to assist you and answer your questions. But otherwise, like the other days of the week, my throat was not at all well. due to the cold to record a video and put it as a tutorial on the test manager. So right now we are pursuing the playlist of test manager certification, and I could not add the videos for the last 4 days. I think I added one of them yesterday. So yeah, we're looking forward to keep up the thing in the upcoming week as well. And there are a lot of people following this, the test manager certification. So I have to complete it on time. All right, we have got another person, and oh wait, okay. I'm so sorry. I think I'm finding it really difficult to pronounce your name. And never mind. Do we have the upgrade or modifications to 2018 foundation level ISTQB syllabus? No, 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 not at all. Okay, we have it. Only the recent verification revision which happened on the syllabus was 2018, and since then the syllabus has not been modified. So if you are looking forward to get certified with foundation, you have to actually get certified with 2018 syllabus only. Okay, there are no changes, and ISTQB does not change their syllabus every year. It's just that occasionally, when they feel that something new is happening in the industry and our syllabus is not covering that, that's where they go with the new one or making some changes to the syllabus. Believe me or not, the last revision before 2018 was 2011. After 2011, they have not modified the syllabus till 2018. So 2018 also they added just limited topic to the syllabus, and after that till today there are no news on the latest syllabus change or something. So we will still be following the 2018 syllabus, and you are very good enough to go ahead with this syllabus and prepare for your exam. Okay, so yeah, if in case I've answered your question, just let me know if you have anything else to ask me. Yes, team, looking forward to your questions. If you have got one with you, please feel free to drop them on the chat box, and I'm here to assist you with your preparation on the certifications, or be it about any other ISTQB certification or about testing. If you have got a question, just feel free to drop them below. I'm always there to assist you and answer your question there. Yes, just to add a quick reminder here that we have got a new ISTQB foundation session coming up in the next week, that is March 6 and 7. If in case you are looking forward to get trained on that, we are conducting it between 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And there's a chat on the top. If you scroll up, you'll find the details about the session to register. And if in case you are looking forward to have a session with me to explore more about the same, and learn and prepare well for your certification and pass the exam, you are free to nominate for this particular session. Please nominate yourself. I'll reach out to you with other details of the session, and you can be a part of this amazing session where you can explore a lot about the foundation and get cleared with your examination in one go. Just make a most out of this opportunity where a lot of them are already making. Every month I conduct a ISTQB Foundation session for public, like a public session, and anyone can be a part of it in order to learn that. Okay, we have got again a question from Suresh. what's the difference between going through your free tutorials and attending courses? Of course, the biggest difference is that it is summarized in 5 to 6 minutes of video, or probably 10 minutes of video. And in the training, you will have a complete 16 hours of session with one-to-one communication, where you can ask your custom questions, or you can get stuck with any learning. And of course, it's just not limited to each topic on 16 minutes of tutorial, right? Or maybe 10 minutes of tutorial, maybe 5 minutes of tutorial. You'll have more and more example and more detailed explanation of every single topic, which will just not let you pass the examination, but also prepare you well from all the point of understanding. Okay, as YouTube does not allow me to create lengthy videos, because people don't prefer to refer a video which is lengthier. Okay, because not in one go they can spend 30 minutes, not in one go they can spend 1 hour or something. So I have to follow the principles which YouTube promotes. So I create only the short and simple videos to explain people, but it's not a mandatory option. As far as you think that you are able to understand everything from the tutorial, they are of course my tutorial, so it's fine. But if in case you think that no, tutorials are just brief and in nutshell, and I cannot basically ask my questions, or I cannot interact and learn more or detailed about this, then training is for you. So you can be a part of this training with just a nominal cost of around 3,000, and you can join this session and be a part of it. Okay, you will get the freedom to explore everything in more detailed way, and of course, it will be beyond the tutorials what you have online. Okay, as it is going to be a paid service, you can expect a lot, and of course, you can have all your custom questions being answered throughout the training for the 2 days. Okay, and you will have complete assistance provided to you even after the training. So it's just not that it is limited to 2 days. After the training also, when you are preparing, you will be assisted. You can always reach out to me through my contact number directly on my phone and ask your questions. Another benefit what you get if you're staying in India, you will get a free book which is written by me on ISTQB Foundation, courier to your home, and you can even go through that book and read for yourself about the ISTQB Foundation details and prepare much better. So these are some of the key highlights as a difference between the videos what you have on YouTube and the training. So training is of course a training, and YouTube videos are of course YouTube videos, which has certain limitations. So if in case you are excited and interested about the same, you can always look forward to that. And here is a link which I'm just dropping on the chat once again. If in case you are interested, just fill up this form, and just let me know that you are interested, and I will get back to you with all the details. All right, team, this is just half past the live session. So we have passed around 33 minutes on live session today as of now. We are yet to go with the remaining 25 to 27 minutes of time. So if you have got anything to talk about, anything you want to discuss, not only the questions, if you think you have got a feedback, you have got a suggestion which you want me to add to the channel in order to help you prepare well, just make sure that you can drop it on the chat, and I would love to consider and announce it here that what suggestions was there and what I can look forward to do. So feel free to share your thoughts, share your recommendations, which you might have seen elsewhere, and you thought of like getting the same from here as well. Feel free to let me know your feedback, which is very, very valuable for me. And I love to consider the suggestions, recommendations, and feedback which you provide. And I would definitely try to explore the opportunities to implement that. And if possible, I'll implement it right away. So just keep me posted if you've got some suggestions for me to improvise my work or my channel for you. Just let me know, and I'm here to take into account and talk about it. Yeah, anyone else is looking for any more questions to be asked, feel free to drop them on the chat box. I'm here for another 35 minutes to assist you with your questions. If in case have one, please drop them on the chat box, and I'm here to assist you and answer your questions. So this live session is exclusively for all our viewers to get their questions resolved, get the answers to their query, and I would love to respond to them and assist them with their preparation much better. Okay, just waiting for some more questions coming up. In case we do not see anything for the next 5 minutes, we call off the session as usual. That means that nobody else is interested to have any more questions to be discussed here. So we just have a buffer time of 5 minutes. If we don't see any questions coming up, any particular 5 minutes of time, we call off the session from there, because I just don't want to be on a show where I'm just sitting idle, and I don't want to compete with that guy who said he did nothing on a live session for 2 hours and he was just sitting idle. So I don't want to be one among that and populated with those kind of promos. So, that's where I have a very fair policy that if in case for a particular 5 minutes of duration, if I don't get any questions coming up from the audience, then I just complete the session and sign it off. But if in case, even at the last moment of the 5th minute, if you get a question, I love to continue the session again, and the counter again starts. Okay, the counter starts again to look for the next 5 minutes. So right now we are at 37 minutes past our live session. Looking forward to your queries and questions. If in case you have got one with you, feel free to let me know. I'm here to assist you and prepare, help you prepare well for your certification. Should you have one with you, feel free to let me know. Share it on the chat. And there are many other people who watch this live video after the live session gets over, because not everyone can be present during the live session due to the different timelines. So a lot of them watch this video even after this live session gets completed. So your questions, your contributions is highly appreciated, and they will definitely be taking into the consideration. And a lot of people learn from your questions. So if you have got one, please share. Okay, Suresh says, sorry for repeated question. Is the fee same for advanced level course as well? No, I don't think that will be same, because if it is going to be one-to-one, the price will be different. This is only for the public session, which is exclusive price for once a month. Okay, if anyone comes for foundation, the prices are different for one-to-one session, but only for the public session, it will be at 3,000. Okay, if there are any other custom requests which you reach out to me for the training, that will be slightly different than what you see right now. And I don't want to disclose the pricing right now about the other offline trainings. That I can definitely let you know during the discussion which we have later on the LinkedIn. Okay, so only for the public session, I give it a discounted price of 3,000 rupees, which is just quite less to get a certification preparation done. But there is no compromising on the quality. You get the same quality training even at the same price, that is 3,000. But one-to-one, of course, you will have your own freedom to extend your timelines, understand whenever you want to learn, up to your comfort. So that's where the prices go slightly higher, and it depends on the the way you want to learn things. So as I give you that opportunity and freedom to customize your own way of learning as one-to-one, that's where the charges slightly go high. It won't be expensive, I can tell you that right now, but yeah, it will be different than that. It will not be the same. Yes, team, anyone else is looking for any further questions? If you have got one with you, just drop it on the chat box We are another 20 minutes away from the live session sign off. So if in case you want to make most out of this remaining time of this live session, you can ask them. And it's just not about today. You should mark your calendar for this duration. That is every Saturday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. We connect for 1 hour to answer your questions. So I listen to your questions, respond to those questions, answer your queries, and then get back to work. So that's how it happens. So every Saturday, mark your calendar that 7 p.m. I come live on my channel. So if in case you have got a lot of questions to share, there is no limit. This particular live session is completely free of cost, and there are no restrictions that you can only ask me one or two question or any level of question. No, be it anything, be it any number of questions. If you've got one with you or many with you, just feel free to ask them all here and get them resolved. So make sure that you make most of this opportunity and do share this initiative of the channel with a lot of your friends, because not everyone is having a good resource to get their queries resolved free of cost. Okay, completely free of cost. I don't think any other channel which talks about ISTQB certification is having a live session to answer the questions at no cost. So I heavily want to recommend this option to all of you and request you to share it among your colleagues, among your friends. If they are the one who is preparing on ISTQB certification, they must know about this initiative that I'm here live answering your questions every Saturday between 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time, so that it can be helpful for someone. All right. And it can be anyone. So you just have to help that necessary one, your one friend who is indeed a friend. Okay. So yeah, I'll keep posting some time here and there so that people come aware of this, that we are having a live session happening, but not always, because sometimes people think that I'm trying to promote my YouTube channel, but that is not about YouTube channel. And in fact, you won't find me in any of my videos saying that please subscribe to my channel, please like my video, because I'm not following that principle here. It's about educational tutorials. So I'm not completely interested into like, gaining that list of subscriber and promoting that. No, this is just a piece of my free time as an hobby. I'm sharing my experience with all of you, and as far as you can make most out of it, you are always welcome. Okay, we've got another query from Vinayak. How to prepare for Agile certification without having work experience into Agile? What could be challenging not having Agile experience? As far as I'm aware of the syllabus, I don't think there is anything at the foundation level that is Agile tester extension. You don't need practically any kind of exposure, but of course, if you have a little bit, it will definitely be easy to understand and remember. But to be frank, let me just tell you the real statistics that Vinayak, there are so many people who have passed the examination being a fresh graduate, in fact. Okay, so there is no such clause that only a professional or only a person who knows what is Agile can go for it. Okay, anyone, any individual whom you think that want to go with the ISTQB Agile Tester Extension certification, you can appear for that. Okay, and there are no prerequisite except the ISTQB Foundation level certification. You do not have any knowledge specific prerequisite that you should know about Agile to write this exam. You will be taught about Agile using this particular playlist which you have on my channel. So you will get to learn everything what you need to know, except for some terminologies like what is CI/CD or what is exactly TDD, BDD, and all. But when I'm mentioning these terminologies here, they do not go to that extent where a practical exposure is required. Okay, I hope you get my point. So they don't have to get into that level where someone has to wonder or someone has to worry that whether I got this or not and whether this will be easy to understand or not. The tutorials are created in such a way that it is easy to be followed at any point of time. And if in case you have any questions, I'm always here to answer your queries. So there is no limitation. But again, closing your point with your question, that it is not mandatory to be aware of Agile methodologies or practice working experience to get certified with ISTQB Agile Tester Extension. Still, if you want some more detailed information, I'm posting a quick chat here, which is about Agile tutorials on my other channel. So you can please refer this. And if you are referring these few tutorials, that will be more than enough to understand the Agile certification. Okay, but for the advanced level Agile certification, you need to have a practical exposure. Okay, without that, it would be difficult. For foundation, there are no such criteria. Okay, anyone can learn it from the syllabus, from the tutorials, and pass the examination. There is no such difficulty to understand any specific thing. Thanks for clearing my doubt. I cleared Istgb Foundation with help of your videos. All right. Thank you so much, Vinayak, for sharing that with all of us. And of course, I was not sure that you even, visited my channel before this. So if in case you did that, thank you so much for this. And congratulations on the success. And thank you for sharing your valuable feedback as well. So all the best with your preparation on Agile certification. Just feel free, comfortable, just follow the tutorials and you will be easy to understand everything. Okay, it will be very simple and easy to understand everything. In case you need anything else, I've put a playlist there on the chat. Go to that playlist and go through you have around 8 to 10 tutorials which will tell you everything about Agile. And once you know that, that is more than enough to come back to the preparation and you can very well pass the examination. That I can promise you. Okay. All right, team. Yes, we have got another few minutes, like 14 minutes to go from this live session. In case you have one question with you, put that on the chat and get it clarified so that you do not have to wait for the next week. But anyways, if in case you get questions after the live session as well, you are always free to drop me a comment on this video and I'll be there to assist you. If in case you want to wait, you can wait till next Saturday and I'm here to answer your questions again live directly with a proper justification. Of course, writing a comment to your question could be limited because not everything can be explained in a written communication. So having a verbal communication can give you better justification with a lot of great examples. So prefer to be a part of the live session every Saturday and ask your question to get a better answer and justification to your question. All right. All right. Looking forward to any more questions. If you have got one with you, please drop that on the chat box. I'm here to respond to your queries and answer them well. Be it anything, let it be about foundation or advanced level certifications of ISTQB, or be it about the testing concepts, job and career in the testing path. So you can definitely look forward to ask me anything about it. Okay, we have got another person here, Kishore. Very good evening, sir. Very good evening, Kishore. I hope you're doing well. I do remember you from our last discussions. So yeah, in case you've got how exactly it's going, you're learning about the things about testing. I think you started exploring it a long time ago. Now things would be much easier and simpler for you. So if you've got any kind of questions for me, please do share. Okay, Vinayak says, what's the difference between test analyst and technical test analyst? Okay, the difference between the test analyst and technical test analyst is just the difference between functional and non-functional. Test analyst certification is for the people who want to grow up in the domain of functional testing, which means unit, integration, system, and acceptance. But non-functional is all about anything other than that. It could be about performance, reliability, suitability, usability, and lot many other levels like interoperability, portability, maintainability, and lot many other things. So completely non-functional side is a technical test analyst responsibility, and the functional side is test analyst responsibility. So if you are from a functional domain, then you can look forward to test analyst certification. And if you are from non-functional domain, you can look forward to be a technical test analyst. But for that, again, you would need a little bit of practical exposure from the point of applying the techniques, okay? Because these are advanced level certifications and you will have scenario-based questions. And in fact, the papers are lengthy and you also have questions with more than 4 options. What do you mean by more than 4 options? That a question can have 5 options and you will be asked to select 2 of them as the right answer. In that case, even if one goes wrong, your complete answer is wrong. You have to be correct with both of your options to get the full marks of that particular question. Okay, so you need a better preparation, but of course, my tutorials are there to cater you with your preparation. So make most out of that. You can go through the tutorials if you are interested to get into the advanced level certification of the role-based certifications. Then you can look forward to test analyst or technical test analyst. The only difference is from the point of functional and non-functional. All right, we have got another 10 minutes to go from our session. If you have anything else to talk about, anyone else looking for any question, just feel free to drop them here, and I'm here to assist you with your preparation. Yes, team, just go ahead and look forward to ask whatever you may have in your mind about certifications or any questions that you want to discuss. Feel free to drop that, and I'm here to answer that. We have got another 9 minutes to talk about it. Should you have anything, just let me know. If in case not, we will be just completing our session in another 9 minutes of time, and we will continue ahead next week on the Saturday. Well, there was a lot of questions which was asked today as well, and that's really great. We have got a great output from today's session as well. We're just remaining with another few minutes to go from this session. If in case you have one still with you, feel free to drop that on the chat box, and I'm here to answer that for the next few minutes still. If in case not, you can always ask your questions in your upcoming sessions or through the comment box. You don't even have to wait for the one entire week to get me live again. If you got a lot of quick queries, just drop it on any of the videos comment box and I'll pick it up from there and respond to you. If there is anything which you want to discuss with me, then please make sure that you wait for this particular live session where I join you live and then answer your question, which will be more detailed and more explanatory. Otherwise, if you got a quick question now, then please drop that on the chat box and I'm here to assist you with your preparation. All right, so we've got 5 more minutes to go from the session. If in case you have got one with you as a question to be asked, feel free to drop that on the chat box and I'll be here to assist you with that understanding and help you as much as possible. Okay, so there's a quick question coming in again from Vinayak. How many hours of preparation you would suggest for automotive tester certification? Now, I'm not sure how far you are exactly looking for it. If you are coming from an automotive tester domain, then you would hardly need, probably a 1 week to 10 days of time to get prepared with it. But if you are not coming from automotive tester certification background, that is automotive tester background, then I don't recommend the certification at all to you. So as far as you are working in automotive tester domain, then this work will, yeah. So I think that is absolutely fine. And if you're working in automotive domain, then please look forward to be, I think a week time, and following that, or maybe maximum of 10 days would be more than enough to align yourself. Because we have got a very, very constant syllabus there, very concise syllabus to talk about as a tester point of view. So we are not getting into the depth of every single environment or standards or methodologies which are used. So you are only covering a syllabus which is brief, very concise from the point of a tester's contribution. When it comes to a particular ISO standard like 26262, what is ASPICE, what is AUTOSAR? So you know already, being a tester there, you know about the environments like Hill, Mill, ZIL, and all these environments. So you just have to nourish yourself. You just have to put your mind into that way, that what exactly they will be asking you from your entire experience. So practically speaking, that you don't have to learn anything. You just have to nourish yourself from the point of preparation. So you may need maximum of 1 week to 10 days of time if you're already working in automotive domain, and that would be more than enough. Okay. So again, all the best for your preparation. If you're looking forward to automotive, you do have tutorials on my channel about the same if you want to refer. And I think beginning of this live session, we got a confirmation that somebody just completed their automotive certification. That was Praveen. Praveen dropped a message beginning of this call today that he passed an automotive certification through this tutorial. So yeah, tutorial will be very, very helpful. Uh, okay, there's another person asking me something, and that person name is really interesting, called as Nothing New. Okay, should a week be enough for preparation for Agile tester exam? Yes, it would be, as far as you are working as Agile tester, or if you have some good knowledge about Agile testing. I think that's what I was just answering Vinayak, because these certifications always come with a basic learning concept. If in case you don't have the understanding already, then it will just take another 4 days or 5 days of time extra. That's it. There are people, I'll tell you, it completely depends on how well you grasp it. Okay, conditions apply with an asterisk. There are people on my channel and in my past experience of training that they have even prepared only for the 2 days of session, which I have done myself, like 2 days of official session, corporate sessions, and they wrote the very next day and they passed the examination. There are people who took at least 10 days of time after my training and then prepared well and did the examination. There are people who go through my tutorials, not a training, and prepare for 1 month and then write the exam and pass the exam. And there are people who even take more than that. So this completely depends on you. What are your grasping skills? How well, how fast you can grasp the thing, which completely relies on if you have got a prior knowledge about testing, or if you have got prior knowledge about that certification content. If you have got some, it will be faster. If in case you are new to it, it will take some more time. That's it. But an adequate time will be between 10 to 15 days to get prepared for the certification, even if in case you do not have any knowledge about any of the foundation level exam. Okay, so you can always look forward to start preparing and then definitely go for the exam. All right, so thank you, you're welcome. In case you have anything else, please feel free to let me know. And if you get stuck, don't feel hesitant to ask me any question. I'm always there to assist you. Yes, any more questions, team? We got another few seconds from our session. Okay, we've got a quick last question coming in. Hi, automation certification is important for career. Yes, there are a lot of organizations who are looking for it, but probably if it is a tool-based certification, that is more important than the ISTQB. I'm not saying that ISTQB certification is not important. It does add a lot of value to your portfolio to showcase to the world that you are a certified automation tester. So it has always a recognition, and it is a globally recognized certification. Don't forget that. That means anywhere in the world, this validation of the certificate will be there. So if you are getting certified, you are always adding a new badge to your portfolio and chest. So go ahead. And Agile, of course, the same thing. Agile is also a good certification. You can always have to be a part of the Agile team. Yes, Hussein, you can go for it. Okay, Vinayak has the last question. Having multiple ISTQB certification will help in career? Of course, they are at different levels from different perspective. For example, I have ISTQB Foundation, then I have Agile certification, then I have Automotive certification, and it can be your activities, your day-to-day job can be a blend of all three, right, Vinayak? So all the three can be a blend of it. Like you are working in testing, so you need foundation. You are implementing Agile methodology, so you need Agile certification, and you are working in automotive domain, so you need a domain specific certification. So yes, all three certification can definitely add value to your portfolio, and you can showcase to any organization that I'm qualified for everything what I do today. I'm a certified professional for doing whatever I'm doing today, and I'm a qualified professional for that, and certified as well, which is recognized by an international body, not a local body. Okay, so yes, of course, being certified with multiple ISTQB certification adds a lot of value to your portfolio and gives you quite priority when you push to any other organization your profile. Okay, so you can look forward to that and get certified. In fact, if you ask me, I've got a lot of certifications here, and it's just that only 2 of them can be covered, but there are a lot many others in the queue, and not everything can be put on this wall to make it look very untidy. So not all the certifications are put here. I just look forward to get certified with whatever I can to showcase my independent portfolio to the world as a consultant. Yeah, sure, you're welcome. Anyways, that's where we hit the clock and we complete an hour of time about live session. Thank you so much, team, for being a part of this live session, because without your contribution, your questions, this live session cannot be successful. So as far as you are participating and asking us a question, this live session will become successful. So thank you so much, every individual who joined here, ask their questions, get clarified. You're not helping yourself, you're also helping many others who watch this as a tutorial video after the live session gets published. So thank you so much for being a part of it and contributing to the live session. So that's all from this particular live session, team. Should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'm always there to address your queries and answer them well. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for being a part of this live session, team, and happy learning. See you next week. Be sure, be a part of it. Take care. Bye-bye.